Hey, what's up, guys? Your guy Crypto Chuck back here with the group Crypto Black. We here. Happy Friday to everybody. Oh my God. We had about 5 billion just came into the market pretty much overnight. It has been great. Hope you guys are just locking in those gains, taking in those profits just a little bit at a time, bringing in those gains. It's a Friday. I'm going to take my family out today. We're going to do shopping. Take my son out, then we do the Build-A-Bear thing, and buy some stuff and with these gains that we've been getting. So that's a good thing, man. It's a good thing when you are making income and or you take some profits. Make sure you go out and buy yourself something. Make sure you go out and treat your family to something. Make sure you do something, because at the end of the day, guys, it's just numbers on a screen. And if you're not taking money out and you're not utilizing that money and you're not buying yourself something, it's just numbers on the screen. We can sit here all day long and say, oh yeah, I'm up 10%, 20%, 30%, blah, 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 5%, 1%. But if you're just looking at numbers on the screen and you can't take those gains and get yourself something, then what we're doing, So this is something to keep in mind, guys. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, baby! Happy Friday! It's my favorite day of the week. I love Fridays. All right, so it says, here's who bought $67 billion worth of Bitcoin crypto in America in the year 2020. All right, so it says Bitcoin and the crypto market have finally blossomed over a long 2-year wait. The pioneer cryptocurrency broke its $11,000 resistance earlier this week, spurring double-digit gains across a broader set of altcoins. Firms like Coinbase, a crypto market data and investment provider, say that if these growth rates are maintained, Bitcoin's current daily volume would need fewer than 4 years of growth to exceed the daily volume of all U.S. equities and fewer than 5 years to exceed the daily volume of all U.S. bonds. But who's buying billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrencies anyway? A recent survey has the answers. So it says $67 billion in crypto purchased this year. A new study from Cornerstone Advisors concluded 15% of American adults now own Bitcoin or other altcoins, with half of the first-time cryptocurrency investors coming only in the first 6 months of 2020. New investors on average obtained over $67 billion worth of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in 2020, an average of $4,000 per person. However, the figure is still lesser than last year's $111 billion or $7,000 per person. Now, as you guys can see on the chart here, it shows you the percentage of consumers holding cryptocurrencies. And you guys actually see the country. See, Turkey's up there, but at the end of the day, the U.S. is a much larger country than a lot of these countries up here. Except for Brazil. Brazil's up there as well. It's pretty high. The U.S. also holds a lead in crypto adoption. The survey said that among the top 10 countries, America had 15% penetration of digital asset investment and awareness as of 2019, but the figures have changed since. So demographics buying crypto. The top demographic is high-income, well-educated men. Nearly 8 in 10 of 2020 crypto buyers were men with an average annual income of $130,000. 4 in 10 have a master's degree or higher. 70% have a bachelor's degree or higher, noted the survey. Next are millennials between the ages 25 and 40. And Gen Xers, the two groups comprise over 57% were Gen Xers, with 30% of that the survey noted. Now, overall, 27% millennials and 21% of Gen Xers now hold some form of cryptocurrency, in contrast to 7% of Gen Zers and 3% of baby boomers. And guys, this is something noted I wanted to do. I wanted to add in right here. You got to understand the transfer of wealth as well. if Gen Xers and millennials get that transfer of wealth, remember it's trillions of dollars in wealth that's about to get passed on to millennials and Gen Xers in the next 20, 30, 40 years. Should I say next 10, 20, 30 years from the baby boomers. And when they get that wealth, when they get that generational wealth passed down, as you guys can see here, they're already familiar with cryptocurrency. And where do you think they're gonna take some of that money that they just got, some of that newfound wealth? Where do you think where do you think they're gonna get that money? Where do you think they're gonna park some of that money at? Where do you think they're gonna put some of that money at? And we're talking about trillions of dollars of wealth, guys. It's about to get passed down to Gen Xers and millennials in the next 10, 20, 30 years. That's just something to think about. Then comes a rather surprising demographic. Bank of America customers, 21% of individuals holding B of A account held some cryptocurrencies. This may be attributed to the bank's relative crypto-friendly stance. It allowed customers to use credit and debit cards to purchase cryptos earlier this year. Now, other demographics and a better financial condition of other demographics, women made up 22% of all surveyed cryptocurrency investors, and minorities like African American and Hispanic with a 23% of current crypto investors. And we gotta get these numbers up, y'all. We really do. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get from 22%. I would like to see a nice, clean 50%. Let's get these numbers up, y'all. We can do it. We can do it. Meanwhile, it's a lot of us smart out there. We can do it. We can do it. Meanwhile, and while it's hard to prove that holding cryptocurrencies is the cause of this, Forbes said over 44% of Americans invested in crypto noted their financial health is much better since the beginning of the COVID crisis. That's in contrast to just 5% of all other U.S. consumers, the report added. Let me say that again. Rewind. Forbes said over 44% of Americans invested in crypto noted their financial health is much better since the beginning of the COVID crisis. That's in contrast to just 5% of all other U.S. consumers, the report added. And you guys can look over this here and see, basically where it says how their financial health changed since the beginning of COVID. And you guys can read over that here. Now, however, one area of concern lingers. Just 30% of upcoming crypto investors in the survey consider themselves very financially literate in comparison to 54% of those who already hold cryptocurrencies. This could cause scams to prey on those individuals, which in turn could spark a repeat of the 2017 ICO money grab. And we're seeing a lot of those scams pop back up. I did a story on that as well here on YouTube. So just make sure you guys check the channel out. I did a story about a couple of weeks ago about all these new scams popping up. And I've been seeing like a pattern. It seems like when the scams pop, it's like they know what's going on in the background. I don't want to call any names out, but it seems like they know what's going on in the background, and they know that that crypto is about, the button's about to get pushed. So it's like they're doing a money grab right before all these scams start popping up, and all of a sudden, crypto just goes on a run, and that's how. And I've been noticing that pattern. So, guys, just be careful out there. Go back, look at the video that I did a few weeks ago on the scams. And also, website is coming soon. You should have it within the next 2 weeks. And you can take my cryptocurrency classes course, and then you will learn how to get around all these scams. You learn about crypto, you know what to look for, everything. So when somebody come to you, you hit them with all right? So guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you guys look out for our website. It will be done in the next couple of weeks. I talked about web developer earlier today, and I want it to be nice, good, and clean for you guys. So it's a lot of exciting news. I hope you guys locking no gains. Hope you guys are having a great Friday wherever you are. Again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Click the links below. There's some goodies down there as well. Till next time, guys, stack sats and chill. This is Crypto Chuck here with the group Crypto Black. We out of here, baby.